welcome to another edition of the Master of Hobbits beer reviews. Today back with the Heather Ales gift pack of their historic ales from Scotland, the Scottish Brewery. Yesterday I reviewed the Grosset, which was the elderberry ale. It was okay, not elderberry, gooseberry ale. But today it's their like flagship beer, and look at the label on that. It's called Fraoch. There's a pronunciation guide on here. Not Fraoch. It's pronounced like a F-R-U and then och. Fraoch. Fraoch or something like that. And that's Old Gaelic for heather. Special thing about this beer, the Fraoch, is that it's brewed with heather. Heather is a type of plant that grows wildly in Denmark as well, actually, especially in coastal areas. But in Scotland, it grows in the Highlands. I got some info here from the pamphlet that came with the beer. It says, brewed in Scotland since 2000 BC. Heather ale is probably the oldest style of ale still produced in the world. From an ancient Gaelic recipe for Leon Fraoch, or something like that, heather ale, it has been revived and reintroduced to the Scottish culture. Into the boiling brie of malted barley, sweet Gale and flowering heather are added. And then after cooling slightly, the hot ale is put into a vat of fresh heather flowers where it infuses for an hour before being fermented. It is recommended to be drunk with be paired with rich and spicy foods, and it's 5 ABVs, and it's 5% ABVs, and then it says here, winner of 2 World Gold Medals in 96 and 7, one of Camera's Beers of the Year, both in 97, 98, 98, and 2000, and has got the Supreme Award at the Royal Highland Show in 1997. And the flowers for this is harvested during August and September, so this is quite interesting. But let's get this heather ale cracked open. I really love the labeling on here. That is so cool. Runic type of. That is such a cool labeling. Let's get it cracked open. Now this also looks filtered. It's not bottle conditioned, but it is just slightly hazy compared to the Grosset. The color is like a very light orange, maybe with some yellow notes, and there's a lot of carbonation. It looks like the head is also again this slightly boring looking head, but let's check out the aroma on the Fraoch. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can definitely. It smells a lot like honey and heather. It's like if you take some heather flowers. If you've ever been to like a highland area or an area with heather flowers, and you just pick some and try and smell them, that's the aroma I get. Also some malt, some like biscuity type of sweet malty notes, but it also smells very floral, of course, because of the heather, but mostly it's like heather honey type of aroma. It smells really nice. It smells quite special. But let's give the Fraoch a taste. Oh yeah, the heather definitely shines through on this one. Wow, that is strange. It's very, very floral, and then it's got this heather flavor along with it, with a slight blend of honey. The honey was more in the aroma, and you can especially in the aftertaste. It's a bit bitter in the aftertaste, and then you get a decent amount of heather, which is actually quite nice tasting. It is quite special. It's also fairly malty, sweet, biscuity, malty note, quite balanced, quite mellowed out, so to speak. And it's very drinkable, very refreshing. Wow, you could definitely taste that heather. As it warms up in your mouth, you get more of the honey actually. Overall, just that heather is, and a little bit of honey, malt, slightly floral note as well. It's very refreshing, but as most British ales, it is very, very mild. It's also, the body on it is like a light body, and it's quite dry, almost like a wine type of dryness to it, like white wine, but it's really tasty. But rating wise, I think I'll give this a 67. I think it's a little bit better than the Grosset, but I'm still not overly impressed by it. It's definitely a beer you guys should check out if you get the chance, because it is quite interesting to try this. But yeah, 67 for the Heather Ales Fraoch, yeah, whatever. And yeah, that's it for this beer, you guys. Let me know what you think of this beer if you've had it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'm gonna say cheers, guys, and I'll see you in another beer review.